Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by a large forest, there lived a young girl named Ella. Ella was a kind and curious girl who loved nature. Every day, after she finished her chores, she would explore the forest. One sunny afternoon, Ella decided to venture deeper into the forest than she ever had before. She walked past familiar trees and streams, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. As she wandered, she noticed something unusual, a wooden door covered in vines. It was old and had strange carvings of stars and moons. Ella's heart raced with curiosity. She gently pushed the door, and it creaked open slowly. She stepped through the doorway and found herself in a magical world. The forest inside was unlike anything she had ever seen. The trees were enormous, and their leaves sparkled with colors of gold and silver. Flowers glowed softly on the ground, and tiny fairies danced around, leaving trails of sparkling dust. Ella's eyes widened in amazement. She took a deep breath, enjoying the sweet scent of the flowers and the gentle sound of the fairies' laughter. She felt like she had stepped into a dream. As she explored, she saw a beautiful glade with a clear pond in the center. The water was so clear that she could see colorful fish swimming gracefully beneath the surface. The glade was surrounded by tall trees with leaves that shimmered in the sunlight. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke to her. "Hello, Ella." Ella looked around and saw a tiny fairy with golden wings fluttering near her. The fairy had a warm smile and eyes that sparkled like stars. "Who are you?" Ella asked, feeling both excited and a bit scared. "I am Lumi," the fairy replied. "I have been waiting for you." Ella was surprised. "You know my name?" Lumi nodded. "The magic of this forest knows many things. We have been waiting for someone with a kind heart to help us." Ella was curious. "Help with what?" Lumi's smile faded slightly. "The forest is in trouble. A dark shadow, called the Gloom, is spreading across the land. It is taking away the magic and making everything dull and lifeless. To save the forest, we need to find 3 special items that hold great power." Ella listened carefully. "What are these items?" "The first is the crystal of light," Lumi explained. "It is hidden in the whispering glade. The second is the heart of the forest, which is in the moonlit lake. The third is the crown of stars, hidden in the celestial cave. Each item has its own magic, and together they can restore the forest beauty." Ella felt a mix of excitement and determination. "I will help. How do I find these items?" Lumi handed Ella a small, glowing pendant. "This pendant will guide you and protect you on your journey. Follow its light, and you will find your way." Ella took the pendant and thanked Lumi. She set off on her adventure, feeling both nervous and excited. Ella's first destination was the Whispering Glade. She walked through the forest, following the pendant's soft glow. The trees here were tall, and their leaves rustled gently in the breeze. As she walked, she noticed that the whispers of the trees seemed to guide her. The glade was beautiful, with flowers in every color and a gentle, sparkling light. Ella saw a large oak tree in the center of the glade. The whispers of the trees grew louder as she approached it. Ella carefully examined the tree and found a hidden compartment in its trunk. Inside, there was a box with the crystal of light. The crystal was small, but radiated a warm, bright glow. When Ella picked it up, she felt a sense of calm and strength. Ella smiled and continued on her journey, feeling more confident with the crystal of light in her hand. The pendant glowed brighter, guiding her towards her next destination. Ella followed the pendant's light to the moonlit lake. The lake was serene and covered with a soft mist. The water sparkled like diamonds under the moonlight. Ella saw a small boat, made of branches floating near the shore. She climbed into the boat and began to row towards the center of the lake. The water was calm, and the boat glided smoothly. Ella looked into the clear water and saw a heart-shaped gem glowing softly beneath the surface. Using a special net she found in the boat, Ella carefully retrieved the heart of the forest. The gem was beautiful, with a deep, vibrant green color. When she held it, she felt a connection to the forest and its magic. Ella placed the heart of the forest carefully in her bag and prepared to leave the lake. As she rowed back to the shore, she felt a sense of accomplishment. The pendant's light guided her to the next part of her journey. The pendant's light led Ella to the celestial cave. The cave was dark, but the walls were covered in glowing stars. The stars twinkled and created a magical atmosphere. Ella felt a sense of wonder as she entered the cave. She followed the light from the pendant deeper into the cave. The path was winding and narrow, but the stars provided just enough light to see. After a while, she reached a large chamber with a stone pedestal in the center. On the pedestal was the crown of stars. It was an ornate crown with bright shimmering stars embedded in it. When Ella picked it up, the entire cave was illuminated with a brilliant light. The stars on the walls seemed to dance and twinkle even more brightly. Ella carefully placed the crown of stars in her bag and began her journey back. She felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing she had found all 3 magical items. Ella made her way back to the magical forest, guided by the pendant's light. She was tired but excited to complete her quest. When she arrived at the special place where Lumi was waiting, she saw the fairy's warm smile. "I found all 3 items," Ella said, showing Lumi the crystal of light, the heart of the forest, and the crown of stars. Lumi's eyes sparkled with joy. "You have done a great job, Ella. Now, let's restore the forest's magic." Lumi led Ella to a ceremonial pedestal in the heart of the forest. Ella placed the 3 items on the pedestal, and a powerful light began to shine from them. The light spread throughout the forest, driving away the gloom and bringing back its vibrant colors and life. The trees became green and lush. The flowers glowed brightly, and the fairies danced happily. The forest was beautiful once again, filled with joy and magic. Lumi thanked Ella for her bravery and kindness. "You have saved the forest, and we are forever grateful. As a gift, we will allow you to visit this magical place whenever you wish." Ella felt a wave of happiness and gratitude. She knew she would always treasure her memories of the magical forest and her adventure. She said goodbye to Lumi and the fairies, promising to return someday. Ella walked back to her village with a heart full of joy. Her friends were eager to hear about her adventure, and she shared her story with them, telling them about the magical forest, the glowing items, and the wonderful creatures she had met. Ella continued to live her life with a new sense of wonder and appreciation for the world around her. She knew that magic existed, and that with courage and kindness, anyone could make a difference. And so, Ella's adventure in the magical forest became a cherished memory, reminding her that even the most ordinary days could hold extraordinary possibilities.